Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons and perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers.
Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash.
When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught as one who had authority and not as their teachers of the law.
When Jesus told the story of the builders, he likely had the following proverb in mind. When the storm has swept by, the wicked are gone, but the righteous stand firm forever. Proverbs 10:25. What's the significance of the story for us? The kind of foundation we build our lives upon will determine whether we can survive the storms that are sure to come. Builders usually lay their foundation when the weather and soil conditions are at their best. It takes foresight to know how a foundation will stand up against adverse conditions. Building a house on a floodplain, such as a dry riverbed, is sure bet for disaster. Jesus prefaced his story with a warning. We may fool humans with our speech, but God cannot be deceived. He sees the heart as it truly is, with its motives, intentions, desires and choices. Psalms 139:2. There is only one way in which a person's sincerity can be proved, and that is by one's practice. Fine words can never replace good deeds. Our character is revealed in the choices we make, especially when we are tested. Do you cheat on an exam or on your income taxes, especially when it will cost you? Do you lie or cover up when disclosing the truth will cause you injury or embarrassment? A true person is honest and reliable before God, himself and his neighbour. His word can be counted on. What foundation is your life built upon? Pray with me. Lord, you are the sure foundation upon which we can build our lives and live securely. Give me wisdom and strength to live according to your truth and to reject every false and erroneous way. May I be a doer of your word and not a hearer only. Amen.